Got windy, and the waves were just crashing into our boat, and it was just filling up with water.
First up right now at 11, a dramatic water rescue off the Connecticut coast after dozens of high school students were pulled from frigid waters. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight for Eyewitness News at 11. I'm Mark Sinney.
And I'm Erin Connolly. A row club was caught up in very choppy water on the Sound, and it led to a major operation to save them.
Tonight we have team coverage for you at 11, and we begin with Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Bryant Reed. He is live in Westport with more on what happened. Bryant.
Mark and Aaron, this was a dramatic rescue and a chaotic scene when first responders arrived. Choppy waters and unpredictable weather threw 18 people from their boats and into the water. Now, Westport police say that there were kids trying to swim to the shore off of Campo Beach and some still in the water. As a matter of fact, when they arrived, police tell us 3 rowing sculls launched from the Saugatuck Rowing Club, loaded with students ages 14 to 18 years old. And one chase boat with a coach also left with them. Now, we're told when the boats were close to Cockanoe Island, the weather changed, it got windy, the boats tried to turn around to go back to the club, but they took on too much water, and that's when things got really scary, guys. 2 boats capsized, the rowers swam to their coach and tried to hang on to their boat, but the coach's boat sank also, leaving people struggling to stay afloat in 44-degree water. Now, some were able to swim all the way back to shore. Others were plucked from the water by rescuers.
Things could have gone very differently tonight, and they didn't, because we have an excellent police department, fire department, and EMS department here in Westport. And so I can't thank all of you enough.
Now, a total of 29 people from the rowing club were all involved in this incident. 2 people did have to be sent to the hospital. However, at this time, we do not know why they were sent to the hospital or the extent of any injuries that they may have. Meanwhile, a school bus actually took anybody who was left on the island from the island and back to the shore where they first launched from the boating club. So that is what we know so far from this incident. In Westport tonight, Bryant Reed, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Brian, thank you. Our team coverage continues right now. Tonight, we're actually hearing from one of the teenage boys rescued in that water. He said they don't normally row out that far. Channel 3 Stephanie Simone picks up that side of the story now. Steph.
Mark, Davis Evans was one of the teens in that water tonight. He says the team practices 6 days a week, and they typically don't go as far as Cockanoe Island. But when they first started out, he says the water was like glass. Beautiful conditions for rowing until they tried to come back, and the weather took a turn. The swells started crashing into the boat.
It was really clean, and then really right as we spun, it got windy, and the waves were just crashing into our boat, and it was just filling up with water. It was really scary. This is the first time something like this has happened to me. It's really it was just a scary experience because you don't really think it can happen to you until it does. Make sure that we know how to swim. That's kind of a requirement to be on the team. But other than that, you can't really prepare for this, I guess.
Now, keep in mind, there was a gale warning out at that time. This is something police are looking into. All of the teenagers were reunited with their families at the Saugatuck Rowing Center. Remember, 2 of his teammates are now in the hospital being treated for hypothermia. And first responders tell us this is a good reminder to check the weather conditions whenever you decide to go out on a boat. Stephanie Simone, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.